Whose turn is it anyway? A show where a bunch of casual players play Dungeons and Dragons not so casually. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Garrett, and this is our show, Tales from Ashana, or of Ashana, whichever preposition. But anyways, we're doing a little bit different this week. While we have a few players on vacation, we're doing a little one shot set within Ashana, not Washana, Ashana. Set in Ashana, our players will be playing different characters than usual, besides Carson, who is still playing his Season 2 character, so it is still a little different for him. It's not complicated. So this is basically set when our usual party was off fighting Darius. This is kind of to dive into what some of the other adventuring groups were doing. And we're kind of starting with this group of the Storm Arrows, who basically everyone was set to spread out all over Ashana to look for Darius's group. And of course they didn't find them. That's where our group came in. But this group stumbled upon a different mystery. And that's where we're going to kick off, is them teleporting to this city on their believed to be search for Darius. This group is led by Geradius, who is a senior member of the Storm Arrows. And is it better for me to introduce y'all's characters, or y'all to introduce y'all's characters? Okay.
There's a safe answer and there's a fun answer.
Yeah, right. So right to left seems funnier. So I'll do Issa, of course, played by Carson. I'll let you actually introduce yours because it is your character.
Do you want me to actually, like, not in character? Describe my character in character, describe my character out of character?
Yes. Do what you feel. Do what feels is right.
Hello, everybody. My name is Carson. I am the actor who plays Issa in Season 2, formerly Kraith. But on the ending of Season 1, Kraith is no more, so here I am playing my Yaunti Peace Domain Cleric with a few spicy levels of Lore Bard, here to assist anybody who's in need of healing and or support.
And then Dylan, who usually plays Godric, will be playing Eki, who is a Yaunti Spore Druid. He's very into nature and discovering new forms of plant life. Dylan, do you want to do your best Eki impression?
I'm still working on it, but I think he sounds kind of like this. Kind of reclusive, not a lot of friends, but he's hoping that this mission will give him a chance to make some new friends.
It's the voice of, like, the nice guy at church who just, like, plays the organ and nothing else. I like this guy.
Jake will be playing Doria, a witch who is a genie warlock who basically entrapped her genie into giving her powers in a card game. And she is all about having fun, and is all about drinking, and is all about her boyfriend Neldor. Jake, would you like to do your best Doria impression?
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Oh, man.
Hello, everyone. I've got a little bit of a lamp problem. But if you rub it, you'll find out what kind of wish I could make come true.
And playing Neldor, Doria's proud boyfriend, is Morgan. He is playing a phantom rogue. He's very chill, very lax. Doesn't really get too emotional about a lot of things unless someone threatens Doria, and then he'll be fueled by the anger of love. But Morgan, do your best Neldor impression.
Look, man, we're all going to have a really good time today, and I hope you enjoy it. You be nice and easy.
Awesome. And lastly, Kayla is playing Janie, who is a Chronergy wizard. She does not have many memories of her past. She believes that she may have come from a different time, a different place other than Ashana, because she does not remember anything of this place. But she is very energetic and loves helping people, and hopes to one day figure out where she came from. Would you like to do your best Janie impression?
Hello, loves. As Janie does not know where she has come from, she may or may not have many different accents, so gonna be a bumpy ride.
A whole time period of accents. But anyways, our group just teleported into this village of Drosal. Drosal is a very small village located near what is known as the Forbidden Dungeon, a dungeon that basically was deemed too difficult to clear and is therefore considered unclearable, and therefore cannot. No adventurers are allowed access to it anymore. They basically given up on trying to get rid of it. So this area is usually infested with monsters until a wizard had basically put a protection spell, a protection jewel in the city to sort of protect it from monsters, sort of repellent to them.
And a wizard.
You know, you can all can make history checks if you want.
Sure.
Where's he from?
Elf?
What
Tattoo
town
status?
is he from? Does he have any relationship to main character?
Could be.
I don't have any more character slots on D&D Beyond, so I need to get some dice because it won't let me roll.
LOL.
Don't worry, I just got a 10 on one of my
I
dice.
was realizing the solution as I was talking.
You can just unclaim one and it should be fine, I think.
Where's the claim button?
If you go into the campaign 5 well, she doesn't have any slots.
Yeah, I have 6 characters
It's
already.
gonna add it to her characters.
So, unclaimed. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, I can't even claim Janie. Because those are my other unassigned characters. Yeah, all I can do is view. That's okay. I like real dice anyways. I am gonna do a history check if that's okay. Oof, that is a 6.
All right.
Despite living through many ages.
Aki, what do you got for history?
History?
Yep.
Ooh, I have a 21.
21. All right, I'll come back. What you got? A
8.
8. All right.
7.
7. All right. Issa.
One of my best rolls, it's 10.
So, Eki, you know that the wizard that placed this is gosh, why am I blanking? Shoot, he's from Burton. He's that guy.
Yes.
Nice.
It's Lucius.
Lucius Bonner, golly.
Come on, Mr. Dean, we have to get all the lore
Nah,
tidbits
what
that we
exactly
can't
was
use
it?
in character next session.
Yeah. Well, as long as Godric meets Eki, which they are in the
Uh-oh.
same guild.
True.
Yeah, you think
What
you met?
exactly was it that he did?
Hmm?
What exactly was it that he did?
He basically put a protection jewel in this city that's repelled monsters.
Okay. And it's been destroyed.
You don't know yet.
Seems to be not.
Status unknown.
You don't know yet.
Assassin.
That's unknown at this moment as we go into exposition. But Gradius, as you all kind of enter the town square, just goes, all of this work that keeps me away from my research, and I have to spend it with you lot, looking at the 5 of you.
Come on, we're not entirely bad company, are we?
You just stay away from me.
Now, remind me, are we relatively new?
No. Isa is the newest. She's about 2 years in. Janie is 3 years in. Neldor and Doria have been adventurers for about 8 years now, and Eki for about 7. So,
In year.
How long did you say I had been? Sorry.
Hmm?
How long have I been in it?
3 years.
Okay.
So, and then Graydus has been in the guild for longer than all of y'all. He's been in the guild for about 12 years. Fought in the Dragon Wars, don't you know? Anyways, Gradius says, but we better set out on this goose chase and hope that we're not the group that finds Darius or the escaped prisoners.
Oh, come on. Are you a scaredy cat?
No, I just don't want to carry y'all's weights in battle.
How long ago did Darius leave the guild, the Adventurers Guild?
Leave the guild? It's been about 5 years.
So
Yeah.
Very hard playing characters that you do not make. Quite a challenge.
Can I see the names? And
Yeah.
you are Janie.
Janie. Yeah, I'm Janie.
Janie. Darius is, how do I put this elegantly? Very dangerous. And to be honest, Greatest, I really hope we don't find him because I don't think that this group could stand up to him. I don't know why they didn't send a co- Wait, is he a co-captain? Is he a co-captain?
Who? Is Gradius? Is Gradius or Darius? He is not a co-captain.
I don't know why they didn't send a co-captain with each of these scouting parties. We're hopelessly outmatched. We're hugging and die together. We shouldn't have come here.
Well, loves, the way I see it is that we'll go out in a blaze of glory if we need to.
And it's at that moment that someone comes running up to you all out of a big house in the town square. Adventurers, we knew you were coming. We saw the schedule. We're really needing some help. I'm the mayor of this town, and someone has made off with the jewel that protects our town from monsters. And
Listen, let's breathe. It's all good. It's gonna be okay.
Okay.
You tell him, honey.
What's your name, good sir? I'm Mayor Jonathan. Well, I mean, you can just call me Mayor, I guess.
Mike is now picking up Morgan.
That's real easy right there.
But anyways, these monsters that are sieging our town now. They are a bit smarter than most would expect. They're organized, I think. They sent basically a scouting party of harpies and warned us that if we don't give up the town, they're going to eat us all.
Well, actually, I'm more third. I wouldn't say that. Never mind.
Well, these monsters seem to be really organized.
Yes, my understanding was these were monsters, not sentient creatures. Monstrous races.
What's the difference of threatening our town?
Well, if I need to spell it out for you, if they're organized, that means they have some sort of leader. And if we can find them or it, and we can take them out, they'll become scattered and unorganized. Or if we were dealing with monsters, we'd have to fight them all individually. Does that make sense?
And to answer your question, the difference is how much you have to pay us.
On Sunday.
Go ahead.
Well, I have lost this accent, guys. Well, the difference is how much you must pay us. As monsters are cheaper to fight than an organized crime ring.
we're just we're just a poor town. We don't so don't do a whole lot of farming. We don't have much of an area around us that we can. There's still monsters all around this town, but now that they can get into our town, but I suppose we could probably give you all some gold.
That works with me.
Where might we find these monsters?
They said they would come besiege the town. I don't know where they would be though. If you're right that if there's some kind of leader, you'd think they're somewhere in the town, wouldn't you?
Possibly.
Maybe. Perhaps we should set up some defenses before they come back.
Well, we've set about some barricades from the parts of the wood that some trees we were able to cut down on the edge of the woods, but we have some barricades set up. Well, no, we don't have much for that. It's, why we kind of banked on some adventurers helping us out.
Do you have a garden or local food source around the town?
We usually eat livestock around here. But there's some berries and things like that nearby.
Could you take me to them? I might get us some answers.
Sure, I can take you there. Gradius says.
Oh,
Wow, Gradius.
Bark.
Bark, bark, my experiment. I turned into a dog. I'm Dog Gradius. Craziest shit you've ever seen.
Says, we should not be splitting up so carelessly. No one should go off alone if there are monsters around. But are you all sure that this is how you want to spend your time? There could be bigger threats to Ashana than these monsters.
Well, if we're here already, I feel like it makes sense for us to keep the peace in this town, or else what are the guilds for?
who was the one that said that?
Gradius.
Gradius. You mean to tell me that you were just trying to find an excuse not to fight Darius, and we found you an excuse, and now you don't want to do that one?
I'm just saying that we have a mission for a reason, but if you all want to do this, I'm outvoted, that is fine, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
But we do need to be careful about this. We don't know when these monsters might come back, or how far they've already infiltrated.
So let's say we don't do this. Who's going to protect these fine folk like my friend Mayor over here and I put my arm around him?
Me.
Guess they would be left to fend for themselves.
And if they die,
We had our orders.
and
What were those orders again?
To spread out all over Ashana and track down Darius and the escaped prisoners.
right.
I admit that we don't have a lead on that, so this is, again, a fine use of our time. If you don't want to go looking for a lead instead. Again, I'm fine to be outvoted here.
What if this does lead us to a lead?
That is the only reason I'm entertaining this thought. Though I don't know what Darius would want with a town like this, but there is every bit of chance, that he might... This somehow could be part of his plan.
There is a missing warding jewel, after all.
Concurrently, what's happening? Is this while we were fighting him?
So technically in canon, this would be the same day that the Callow tournament started. So, technically, y'all don't even really know where he is.
Would it be reasonable to suspect that we would have been briefed that the main party group ran into Darius while searching for Lucius? Would we know that information?
Probably.
I didn't interrupt conversations, did I?
Yep. No, you're good.
Great.
Yes.
Perhaps you could recall that the special group of adventurers ran into Darius while searching for one mage from Rectum, one Lucius Bonner.
Yes, and Lucius was the one that warded this town originally.
Perhaps
Darius is one who
movements
uses
made
artifacts.
Go ahead, Isa.
And I was just gonna add in, and Darius is one to steal artifacts, such as magical warding jewels.
You've done your homework, Isa. That is good.
And I thought perhaps you would find that particularly interesting. Magics.
Magic is very interesting to me, but his artifact that he's stolen is not. But anyways, you all have done enough to convince me that we should help this town, so what do you all think is best? How do you want to protect this town? What will we do to investigate?
Well, did anybody see him steal the gem, or was it just gone?
This is Mayor Jonathan again. Well, it was just gone. It usually he kind of points to what looks like a lamppost essentially that now has nothing there. He kind of points to where there's nothing in there. It's just an empty glass case in this time. Well, usually it stays in the center of town so that we can keep an eye on it, but this morning it was gone.
Does
No witnesses.
nobody else guard this important relic for your town?
I mean, our guards keep an eye on it, but you know they also keep an eye on a lot of things. Like I said, we're not a very large town, so it's hard to keep watching everything around here.
Is
But-
it like a one of a kind stone, like a tune for the area, or is this just like a magic stone that like it could be reproduced? Or would I know that?
So the stone itself is not very expensive or anything like that, but the warding spell is something that no one else has been known to recreate.
Okay.
And that could be used in the stone.
Yeah.
And what's the mayor's name? What's
Mayor.
just the name of the mayor?
Mayor
Your
Jonathan.
host called Mayor.
John.
I'm bored. I'll insight check the mayor.
Yes. Oh,
Sure, go for it.
I rolled
Um,
great, y'all. 12!
Mr. Mayor.
It's like a stand-up guy.
I bet he has an extra H in his name. For real.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes.
Could you maybe give us a layout of this town so we might discover where best to begin our investigations to see if the city has been compromised?
Of course. It kind of starts describing what again, kind of the general area. So what you see on screen is the entire town. Yes. Like I said, not very big.
Hand me the map I am staring at, IRL.
But he does kind of illustrate some of the more, some of the known buildings. There's a bar right here, bakery, butcher shop, kind of a lumber yard over here. They've barricaded pretty much the whole city. There's only one entrance to the city right now, which is this gate up here, and the kind of between the butcher shop and the bakery. But that's the only gateway into the city right now because of how they've boarded everything else. And then the inner square is just basically different noble people's houses.
Are there any flowers or plants out in front of the bar.
Well, the berries we were discussing usually grow outside the city, but I'm sure the bar, the bar you use it in a few of their drinks, so they probably have a few on stock that you might be able to look at.
I cast speak with garnishes.
So there's no living plants inside the city, is what you're saying.
Well, there's a few trees. There's grass and shrubbery and things like that, but
Is there anything near the bar? Anyone that might have seen what happened? I'm referring to the plant as if it's alive, as if it's like.
It is alive.
I mean, there's. You said in the bar.
Near the bar,
Yeah.
That's where I'm targeting.
They keep a small garden for different herbs and things that they use in their drinks. So
Let's speak to the hops. Well, everyone, perhaps I could speak with the plants and find out what knowledge lie within their roots.
Brilliant.
to get a good start, you should probably bring somebody with you, just in case.
I'd be happy to tag along. If you'll have me, that is.
Of course, I'm always happy to introduce a new face to nature.
All right. Gradius says, "I'll interview the mayor and get a bit more insights on what creatures they've already seen. Prepare us for the coming battle that is sure to happen."
Oh,
Bless you.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Neld or Doria, Issa, what will you do?
For a second, I forgot who Issa was.
I asked me, I'm Carson. I play Easton.
Yeah, I looked around. Like, anybody?
I would like
Do
to
you feel
inquire
like
with the mayor. Damn it! I'm waiting. My turn.
Go ahead, you said you go. You go.
I just,
Got it.
I would also like to inquire with the mayor, sticking with the radius.
That's fine, Issa. And you two, how will you stay out of trouble?
Tell him, honey.
I was gonna follow your lead.
No, I've been leading this whole time. It's your turn to step up, Buttercup.
How about we go, let's go venture off in them woods. I want to see what they're gonna be doing up there.
Sounds like a great plan.
All right. Going to the mayor's house. Jamie and Eki. Y'all kind of go to the garden area by there, and you two. I'm just gonna call this area the woods. We'll start with Eki and Janie. As y'all kind of make your way to the bar, it's very quiet. Everybody's kind of preparing for the worst. Just a few voices you can kind of hear inside as you kind of walk up, and you kind of see the gate to the garden next to the bar.
So as far as a spores druid, do I always have my halo of spores just kind of around me? Not necessarily active?
It's always accessible. You can kind of flavor that how you want.
I'll just say that I always have just like my halo of spores, like have like a crown, just like very subtle though, while they're not active. So we'll go over to the. Are we inside the bar?
You can go inside the bar. Right now you're outside looking.
We're outside. Okay,
Yep.
So I'll go over to the vegetation, the plants,
Mhm.
bed or river. Here we go. and I will just like kind of wave my hand in the spores and have one floating, and I'll kind of force it into the dirt and cast speak with plants.
Yep. The plants, you should kind of feel like the plant like come alive around you. As it almost feels like it turns towards you to look at you, even though the plants.
So it's like, my friends, how are you doing today?
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I'm
You
just like,
don't hear this.
I don't hear the plants. I hear him.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm just gonna stand there and kind of give him a weird side eye and just keep him watch.
Oh, it's kind of cold, which is kind of weird because this is the summertime and it's like a lot, usually it's, it's the hot season, but it's kind of cold, but otherwise we're well tended to.
Is that strange? I would have noticed that too. Right?
Yes. Make an intro check.
Come on! 23.
Oh yeah, it's strange. You kind of, since you've been in the sound, you felt like a magical effect in the area. Not necessarily like a spell or anything like that, but like definitely a presence. Being late in this area, nothing that very unsettling, nothing that you've ever felt before. But your eyes do make contact with the Forbidden Dungeon up in the mountains. It's basically looks like the entrance to a temple, basically.
And do I feel some sort of connection to the cold and the...
It is very similar unsettling energy.
I'm just kind of rubbing my fingers through the dirt as I'm talking, and looking, just in the interest of looking very strange.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Well, my friend, have you noticed any interesting visitors to the town recently? Has anyone come by here that seems off to you?
Just the harpies. There's 5 of them, and they kind of landed in the town. Gave their little big warning, but other than that, nothing that felt unnatural or anything. Everyone haven't seen anybody or do anything different than normal.
Did you see the harpies leave?
Yeah, they were. They're 5 that flew off into the distance. Yeah.
Do you know if they stayed together the whole time?
They kind of went off to different areas of the city, but from what we could hear, it sounded like they all were to give the same message. Make sure everyone in the town kind of heard their warning and all that. We don't really concern ourselves with that kind of stuff, though, because we're, plants.
Easy. Well, I don't think there's anything else. Jayla?
Jamie.
J-Lo?
Jamie. My friends here are speaking with me. Is there anything you would like to ask them?
Stifle Dapper. Well, I don't quite think so. What all have they said so far?
Nothing. No new information. That maybe a lead on this strange cult. Did you know that it's summertime?
Sorry, that was a Kayla laugh. That was not a Jeannie laugh. Well, I don't know. Summer mainly falls around the same month, so I figured it was about summertime. But I didn't know that we had quite hit it. Pretty cold at the moment, so...
Indeed, it is so. So, they have told me a little about that, but nothing about our harvest.
I see. Did they happen to see what direction, anyone, maybe the Harpies or whoever might have stolen the gin, what direction they might have run off to?
Ah, the gym, yes.
You didn't ask them about the gym?
Did not yet. I'm quite enjoying. You must forgive me. I have been indulging my myself. I don't get to talk with my friends very often, and they have quite a lot to say.
I see. Well, take your time, but really time is of the essence.
Time.
My friends,
I have lots of it.
Yes. Yes.
do you know anything about this stolen gem that was taken from the town before the Harpies arrived?
So it's been around longer than we have. We just kind of get planted, and then our brothers and sisters get turned into drinks. Um,
Yikes.
But since it's a part of the circle of life and death,
Yep. We don't have many feelings about it. So we don't know much about it. So.
so you don't know anything about the crystal disappearing.
It disappeared. We can't really see it, but we can still kind of feel its presence in the town. Been a bit dampened, but we can still. It's somewhere here.
And when did you feel the presence change?
Oh, this morning. Right before the sun rose.
Is that before or after the marriage, or?
Before.
Okay. Well, my friends, I know it is troubling for you to speak, so I will let you be at peace now.
Oh yeah, this is real unnatural. We're not used to this.
Thank you for your time, and I wish you many blossoms and much.
Please be aloe, please.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking ops, bro.
I want some matching like mint, make a little mojito action.
That's bar serving Daniel.
Oh.
What the hell?
Kind of like snap back into it and get
Yeah.
up.
Well, what did they say?
Nothing of interest.
I see. Well, guess we should.
So I need to make a roll for that?
Unless you just really want to make an inside check.
I wouldn't know otherwise. I thought he was just talking with his plant friends. They seem to be his only friends.
I'd be more.
Well, might we return to the keep? Not the keep, wherever we just were,
Sounds
whatever it was.
Do you have any method of communicating with anyone else?
No
No.
walkie-talkies.
Well,
Come on,
since
somebody
we're
starts
here,
pointing.
might we
Have a drink.
speak with the patrons? Yes.
Just what I was thinking.
I'm gonna cut to Gradius and Issa. And Mayor Jonathan.
Every time you say that, I think you're saying Jake's name wrong.
All right, Mr. Mayor. What monsters have you seen? Can you describe them for us? And Darius kind of just pulls out a notebook. Well, we only really saw the harpies. But we've heard some other noises into the night and all that. That there seem to be kind of roars like a lion, but we saw it kind of fly above the forest for a second. We saw something with many heads kind of peek its head above the branches. And what looked to be like giant anteater like things. Or praying mantis, that's what it's called.
So, did you confuse a praying mantis and an anteater?
Listen, we're a very poor village.
I was not making any assumptions on your socioeconomic standing.
Usually you can make a nature check or a history check if you want to identify the creatures.
One of these days, this history check will work. It's only one of my best stats. Okay, it's better. 16.
You know the thing with many heads is definitely a Hydra.
Mhm.
You thought a Hydra was a praying mantis?
No, no.
We're a
Um,
poor village.
and then the praying mantis, you figure that's probably an Ankeg. Not really any creature that you've seen yourself before, but you have studied them in your books, and you know it's very strange that the Hydra in particular is very territorial. So it's very strange to you that it would be working with other monsters. And also it's not very intelligent, so the whole working thing is also a bit strange to you.
Seems there's a very strange association of creatures frequenting the outskirts of this village.
Gradius says,
Is
go ahead.
this truly just the presence of the Forbidden Dungeon which does this?
So it's usually the monsters don't work together. This is something a bit different, I feel. This is usually the monsters just create territories around the dungeon, making it harder to get into. If we were to go up the mountain, there would be also an assortment of creatures, but none of them would be residing in one another's territory per se. So this is a bit different.
Hey, has Issa read the bingo book?
Yeah.
You know, this name Grit comes to mind. And there's associations of monsters.
Yes, that is true. Grit is a collector of monsters, but towns and civilization, that's been a bit outside of his interests. And again, I don't know why he would want a jewel if he did keep it for himself. That repels monsters. I guess he could just be destroying it, but then I don't really understand why he would stay.
Perhaps he's just leaving it up to survival of the fittest or something. That's just a theory, Gradius. I'm sure you have a similar one in your own peculiar ways.
That is my interests lie in magical research. That is it. Do not seek to harm anybody in doing so.
Insight.
Go ahead.
24.
He's not lying about intention to hurt people, but he is. But there's definitely a hint of guilt at having hurt people in his research.
Yes. Well, I see you're quite bored with this, Gradius. Do you truly see no academic merits in uncovering magics of Lucius Vonner?
Lucius Vonner is a hack. I do not need anyone else's research to make my own magics more powerful.
Have you experience with the man's research? You seem to speak so certainly of it.
I've met one of the men who used to be called the second greatest wizard and sorcerer of the land. He was very uninteresting. He's a man who has already lost everything.
Well, I should hope perhaps you made a bigger impression on him than he did onto you.
I do not care what other people think of me. Only that my magic will one day help this nation. And with
Well,
that, he kind of just turns to Mayor Jonathan and says, "Thank you for your time. We will make sure that we have the correct countermeasures for these creatures." And Gradius kind of just walks out of the house and into the town square.
Decisions, huh? Do I go on a date with the mayor or a date with Gradius? Oh, man. The decision trees could snowball out of control.
Hit the mayor. He seems nice.
I apologize for the disinterested nature of our commanding officer on this mission, Mayor Jonathan. He's a very peculiar, stubborn man.
Yes, well, that's bits of our experience with all adventurers. See, they don't really. Most of the people in town don't think they really care about their village, having forsaken it. After their failed attempts to clear the dungeon nearby.
Are you suggesting, perchance, the nation not care for your village due to their own inability to clear your dungeon? Do you think
Their
they
own
harbor?
weakness, yes. There are many who believe the Adventurers Guild has lost some of its shine. Not really interested in saving poor townsfolk, just finding their own riches now.
Yes, it is disappointing to see how coin motivates some. But there are other ways that nations can operate, I suppose. Knowledge, secrets, and whatnot.
Yes, but it is the duty of our nation's king to protect its civilians, and he has done not much for us out here in Versal.
If you have any additional secret to share with me, I might be able to share something with you. Without the prying eyes and ears of scientists or kings.
I have no secrets. I'm just a man trying to keep his town alive.
Insight check again!
Go for it.
One of these days I'm gonna uncover the mystery! 17.
He seems to be an honest man.
Perhaps it is better to handle things like this with truth instead of always staying in the darkness, then. I will... Nope, go on.
Go ahead, nope.
I was just say I will just take my leave then. We will stumble into the truth of this matter one way or another, I'm sure.
Thank you again for helping our village adventure. And he just kind of looks into his fireplace.
And I'll take a big steppy. Woo!
We'll cut to Neldor and Doria. Make perception checks.
That.
Mayor Jonathan, why am I in the turn tracker?
Oh,
Combat mission.
26.
Hoo-hoo.
You said that was what?
Perception.
Nine.
What? Neldor, as you walk into the forest, you are definitely attuned. You're used to walking into the forest, hearing the creatures of the earth, birds and small animals. But right now, it is eerily quiet. Though even you can hear in the distance the kind of small rumbles of the monsters. A few miles away, seems, but
Is there anything of notice in these woods? Anything monsters may have left? Do they even winked?
so you notice kind of different tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, kind of, and it's you guys have gone a little bit into the forest, but it's a lot closer to the village than you'd think. So they've definitely, whatever monsters have been here, have been scouting, basically.
Might have to tell. Tracks.
Make another history check.
That 1 minus 1 equals 0.
Man, you've never been real good at this. So you walk right into a tree. You're kind of like you Scooby doing it for a second, looking at all the tracks, and just right into the tree.
I meant to do that. Well, by the look of these tracks, they're definitely monsters.
Well, honey, I prefer you be looking up and not running into trees, but yes, I do believe those are tracks.
I'll take a look and try to see what type of monsters they are. I sure as hell can't tell right now.
Is that like, would I do another check or did I already mess
You can do a history check, and I just pointed out the tracks to you.
Nature?
History.
History or nature, it doesn't really matter.
History. Yeah, history it is. 14?
You definitely can tell there's multiple different monsters tracks. You've noticed the praying mantis type creatures that you assume is probably an Ankeg. But then much bigger tracks kind of in the dirt. One thing I will go ahead and give you that our poor Neldor would have noticed if he didn't run into the tree is that there are a set of what appears to be human tracks as well.
Well, honey, I believe there seems to be a bipedal human among these tracks. Maybe their leader.
Opposed to a quadruped?
Yeah, some of these other monsters are quadrupedal.
You better tell the folks back in town.
Both of you make another perception check.
Okay. Right after. Oh, I guess I'll wait. Perception.
14.
What? 14 and what?
8?
The 14 is still good enough. As you see, it pops up on the screen. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. There it is. Harpies start rushing into the city. 5 of them. You guys keep pace with them to at least get into the city at the same time that they do. But they are heading into the city.
So blasted?
We will go ahead and roll initiative. Yeah.
Am I able? Well,
kind of the same time that you notice this, there is a guard that also raises the alarm. So, you all can probably figure out the alarm, the alarm for monster sighting. But
This is
We will
what
go ahead and roll initiative. Yeah.
Am I able to give Neldor a lock of my hair before initiative?
I would just assume he already has one.
Okay.
Same overnight button on it.
Thanks, Jack of all trades. My initiative is not 0.
Now it works.
Who all rolling?
Everybody, roll initiative.
Oh,
That would be an act.
my bad.
Plus 2.
Nat 20 plus 2, 22 for Dorian.
Saving.
Oh,
17 for Neldor. You said 13?
25.
25?
Yes. I have a +7.
Yours wasn't an at 20?
And Issa?
Nat 20. Nat 20.
All right. Now the nat 20. Y'all
It's
wasted
it's actually 21 for the record.
21 for the record. Man,
Last.
2 nat 20s and the nat 20s aren't first.
Right.
Let's see. Can monsters roll nat 20?
2 Nat 20s.
No.
They ain't first. Welcome to the spellcasting classes, boys.
Not a lot.
Me neither.
Not a lot.
Oh yeah. You all also have 3 potions of greater healing.
Ever.
All of
As
us?
if I'll need that.
Yes.
Will we need
Oh.
them?
Probably.
Damn it, I missed the opportunity to cast Mage
You know,
Armor.
just for asking that, one less potion of greater healing. Hold on.
Y'all. This it right now is so funny because I'm pretty sure Rui has about 70,000 gold pieces. Janie got 8.
15.
Ah, you're richer than I am.
I was surprised by it.
I have
Um,
100,000.
15.
All right. Janie, you're up. You kind of heard the alarm. You can see the harpies kind of flying into the city.
They're over there. I can see them from all the way over there.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
The only. Right. Y'all technically closer because y'all were trying to get to the bar, but
Oh right, we were trying to go to the bar.
I'm gonna put y'all a little closer. But it's only
Only 45 feet.
that different.
As a quick loaded question, would the party at this point, in knowing me, know they need to be within 30 feet of me to get cool buffs?
I mean, hey, she's been an adventure for 2 years.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she's been with y'all on adventures for 2 years. I'd say you've probably been on adventures with Janie and Neldor. And that's all I'm going to give you. You've been on adventures with Janie and Neldor before. So they would probably know.
Okay, just ask them.
Okay, what does that do?
Oh, whoa.
Do we want to okay, so these harpies just busted in.
Yep,
We saw this, right? We're no longer going into the bar. We're
Yeah,
that is
he said
correct.
we
Yeah,
can
you,
do
you guys have heard of the alarm. We can see them kind of flying in when you turn it to the alarm.
Just a question. If I were to hypothetically like do a lot of damage to someone, like a group of people, can I say I would like it to be non-lethal to one of them?
No.
It's also a spell, so like
Spells do not, so no.
okay. Well then I guess
That just needed to happen. I will sometimes change my answer based on damage, but probably not.
I don't really know much about harpies, so
So it's just a mage
do
spot on
that.
Yes.
Can I move my person? Let's see. No, I cannot. I would like to go
Harpies are a little
right
bit-
there. Let's see.
Harpies technically beat Gradius.
He's
Put me
really
in
not
square.
interested.
What?
Will you put me in this square?
Yeah, maybe. Damn it! Did I not do that?
That's okay.
I'll start fixing it.
Yeah. So
Okay, if it says it's a 30-foot
All right. You
panel,
should have access.
it is 30 feet wide at its largest point.
Yep.
So I gotta do a lot of measuring here. Does it go through walls, you think?
what type of spell is it? Spell.
Pulse wave.
That.
Did I get my the walls? Okay.
It's Explorer's Guide to Wild Amount. It may as well. Probably does.
I mean they're in the air, right?
Oh.
Oh yeah, they are in the air. So that,
They're all just like floating above. It's like
yeah, they're all 25 feet in the air
Oh,
For your-
excellent.
for your considerations.
Excellent. So from that new spot that I needed to be in, I am. Do I have like an amulet or anything? Oh, I have an arcane focus. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what I made yours. So do whatever with that.
Okay. I don't know. I am not creative on the fly.
Okay.
My one thought is to wear the necklace like Doctor Strange wears. So I'm going to grab my amulet, and I cast Pulse Wave at the harpies. They need a Constitution saving.
All right, and gets all of them.
Ooh.
Space
They
time
failed? All
momentarily
of
distorts.
That's what I was asking. Does it get all of them?
Oh, it says a 30-foot cone. Each creature in that cone must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
The half as much on a successful one, and then they'll get pulled down. I believe. I'd like them to be pulled.
+1 to all those. So I think only one of them is gonna pass.
Okay.
Go, Harvey number 5. Let's go.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were telling me that because you don't know what my save is. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
It is a 15.
Yep, you're good. Only one will pass.
Okay. Check. 7, 5. So 19 damage. One of them takes half.
19 damage. They are all considered bloody.
Okay, and then there's something else. Hold on. And they are pulled 15 feet toward me.
Okay.
Hypotenuse.
Oh shit! They won't let me mark up the spell. Spells.
All right. All of them except for harpy number 5 are closer to the ground. So the one I'm just gonna say it's the one closest to Nelda and Doria.
Yep.
They're 10 feet off the ground now.
Sweet. Thank you.
Sorry.
That is my turn.
All right, Doria, you're up.
Can we say that I would be smart and cast Mage Armor on the run?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
that's a bunch of baloney.
Yeah, but we saw them first. We were chasing them. You have
All the vote.
Like, that's something you do. Like,
That's okay.
it's not unreasonable to assume you could just do it ASAP, especially if it's free.
Every 8 hours, just do it on the spot.
Yeah.
Hey, honey, which one?
I like this one. I flick a ball bearing at it. Doing no damage, but just choosing.
Okay. He throws a ball bearing at.
He's
Kind of
going
giving you a line of sight as which one he wants you to hit, I guess.
I'm gonna attempt to hit it at the same time as the ball bearing, kind of like a skeet shoot.
Cascade.
Oh no, skeet like a skeet shoot.
Go for it.
13.
What are you doing?
I'll just blast.
You get to do that 2 or 3 times. I can't remember.
Two times. But the first one's 13.
13, that hits.
Okay. 12 damage.
That one's still up.
Pretty good damage.
Well, damn, my aim must be a little off. I'll shoot again. 23, 24,
That hits.
7 damage.
And it's dead. And it's just 2 Eldritch Blasts, just rip it apart. Just as it falls down.
Dang, I'm real good with those ball bearings. What? Do I know what language these things might speak?
Knowledge try common.
I got it, honey. Now you gotta go take out one yourself. Turns over.
And I'm going to say, but y'all just running got y'all to where you are now.
Yeah, perfect.
Issa, you're up.
Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty good. Looking at my character sheet for the first time, I got some good spells, y'all.
Pretty good.
Wow. It's like I built this character or something. This is good. Toot, you know. My own horn. I would like to... It has been so long since I've been a spellcaster. Bear with me for a sec. I would like to... pop a fairy fire on all of them, if I may. It's a
Yep, that works.
20 by 20 by 20 cube. Can I get them all on that?
Yep, that works.
Cool. So
Dex
they all
saves.
need dex. They all need dex. This is one of my bard spells.
Yeah. Add 1 to each of those, so highest is 16.
The 16 does beat me, so the other 3 are fails.
I'm just gonna say it's this one, the other ones fail. So
Right? That means everybody has advantage on them.
would you like to describe how that works?
Oh, how I cast my spell?
Sure.
Remind me the time of day real quick. Is it actually kind of dark?
It's dark. It's like sun basically just set.
As basically you just see me raise my steel, we'll call it, my spellcasting amulet of such, and sort of shadows sort of pour off of it, and then just kind of shoot off towards them, and then like the shadows around them, because it's a little dark, they're kind of obscured, kind of just get like pulled off, and you kind of just see like shadowy sinew where there was once dark kind of thin out, and now they are pretty brightly lit for this time of evening.
Yep. All right. Is that it, Issa?
And who's within 30 feet of me? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Janie, please. Janie, we talked about this. You have to be within 30 feet of me.
We did
Maybe
not talk
not.
of anything of sorts.
It's okay. We can be within 60 feet of each other. As I'm going to give you a bardic inspiration.
Are you giving
And
me one?
Yeah.
Who are you giving this to? Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you.
I just immediately see you. You kind of took the initiative and ran out there. And, for my inspiration, my inspiring words, I'll say... Janie, it's always like you to take the lead, I suppose, but you don't have to go it alone.
Thank you for the backup.
So, yeah, you can add a d6 to your ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. Next one you make. Or if you don't want to, that's cool too. You can hold on to it. It's bardic inspiration. They're really good.
Thank you, love.
I always recommend having a bard in the party.
Mm-hmm.
Always recommend having a bard. Always recommend having a cleric. What if we...
What?
Anything else, Issa?
I'd like to just kind of look to Gradius. What's his take on the situation? What's he just doing? Just staring at his feet?
He's just kind of scowling into the night, and at the harpies, but he's just kind of scowling at them with a grimace as he slowly pulls out his mace.
Perhaps you'll find something interesting yet. Nothing, no reaction? Okay, I'm done.
Nope, he just keeps glaring.
Alright, I'm done.
All right. Before Neldor's turn,
This is a hate crime.
Maybe. If it pops up, it'll pop up eventually. Coming, sprinting out of the forest to you and Doria.
He used the fog of war to hide. Oh my god. Advanced tactics.
Oh, that shit is fucked. What the other side of you? Oh shit.
Peering around the city, knocking aside the barricades.
Good barricades, guys. Really did it.
Those barricades had HP technically.
We're a small town.
It's a small town, Birdie.
Yeah, just join the battle.
What are they?
They're called on kegs.
What did they
They
come?
come to party?
Monster manual, maybe.
I rolled to understand the hell these are.
I just don't know this one.
They're actually basic rules.
Hold up.
They're not even monster manual, but they were in the game before monster manual. These are super free to play. Anyways,
Spell that.
ANKHEGs.
Don't look up their stats. That'd be rude. Yeah, I just did it a little bit, but I didn't mean to. Sorry. I'm just curious. Like,
Why
these are
I'm
real?
asking.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Aw, it's not you.
Listen, they're anteater praying mantis. What do you want here? Anyways,
Oh, I see now why the man was confused.
I'm gonna roll initiative for them. See if they get to. No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
boy.
Wait for the turn getting into combat.
Right. They'll be going at the end. Anyways. Noldor, that's it. They just entered the battlefield. It's your turn.
Well, this changed everything. Got to figure out what I want to do. Does that one really have to be right there? Not like up in my face.
I can make it closer if you want, I guess. If you just really want it closer.
Yes. Yes. Alright, perfect. Now we're gonna study aim. To give myself advantage.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to, King. I've already given you advantage.
No, he's attacking the praying mantis, I think.
Oh,
Exactly.
gosh. Oh,
You guys
God.
can deal with it. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna just keep flicking ball bearings at these heart? Well, actually,
Yeah, you're the range character. That'd be really good.
I'm a rogue. A phantom rogue.
Ah, I thought you were
Like-
a soul knife.
No. So anyways, how far away is this one? Too far. Perfect. Alright, I know what I'm doing. Alright, so we are going to short sword attack.
Nice.
Or rapier. Ooh, more damage. With advantage. That's going to be a 23.
That it?
That will hit. Actually, 1, of course. So used to making 10 attacks a turn. Okay. So, I get to add sneak attack to this.
Yep. And half of it gets applied to which is the harpy.
The heartbeat. So, 1d8. 4d6. Seems right. 21 damage to this thing.
Alright. It is bloody.
And then I can wail from the grave. So 2d6 to that harpy up there.
Yep.
So 4 damage to that.
That harpy is still not bloody.
Fine, fine.
Then... Alright. Anything else?
That's my bonus. That's it.
Cool.
Kind of waving the sword in front of his face. Me too, man.
Eki, you're up.
what I'll do is move closer. I think I'll probably stay there. Well, hold on. Just go to 4:30. Very simple. I will just activate my symbiotic entity and cast the Guardian of Nature spell.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of like just. I imagine it like I just kind of crouch to the ground and like put my hands on the pavement and like kind of take in all the nature energy around me. Turn into a frog and
Turn into a frog.
and just
You become the dad from that Goosebumps episode.
and just like the plants like attach to me and I just kind of like absorb them and then I grow a bunch of fungus on me and my skin becomes very tough and my hair becomes very like plant-like
Mm-hmm.
and my eyes glow a little bit as I assume the form of a great tree with some curative forest flavor.
Yeah.
And I believe that is my action and bonus actions.
Assume the form of a great fern.
All right. This is now the Harpy's turn.
Ah,
Harpy.
are you still biting?
Since they weren't knocked to the ground. Lines to each of you, and they will make a claw attack and a club attack. They're all holding clubs, don't you know?
Are they moved? Is that one within 10 feet of me? That one near me?
Yep.
I'd like to use my reaction
Mm-hmm.
to use my Halo Spores to attack it.
Go ahead.
Just a con save. DC 16.
No, do not pass.
That would be 9 necrotic damage.
Cool.
Wow.
Now they make attacks against you all. Wow. Harpies. Whoa. Whoa, harpies. That's going left to right, so a crit on Garadius. Owie. The second one I missed though. As Gradius.
Hello?
Bro, 2 nat 20s. This is bullshit.
You like their
Gradius takes 13 damage. 11 will miss. 12 miss you, Issa. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I don't worry, I got armor now.
17.
On
There's
Issa?
17 hits. Yep.
It did until I did this,
Okay.
I think. Let me... Yeah, I'm a little prideful. Ow! Just cutting words that.
Okay. Yep.
My armor is 17, so it's a guaranteed miss,
Cool.
even if I rolled a 1.
All right.
Ooh, but I want to flavor that.
Go for it.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, right. It's just just call out into the night. Sorry, Monster Ken. Some of us have deemed you uninteresting. Smirk.
All right. Eki,
That's how cutting words to radius and a harpy.
Eki does 15 or a 22 go through. Or and a 22, I should say.
What? At 22?
15 and 22.
Neither or both of those guys.
Believe me if I said neither. No? Okay. They both go.
You take 8 damage as it claws you up. And dang, not 1.
Heh, does it know?
Not 20.
No.
Janie, as it hits you with a stick, you take 7 damage. You. That's their turn. Now it's Gradius' turn. And Gradius did not take kindly to getting hit with the stick.
Radius cast nuke.
Well, kinda.
I'm a scientist.
Gradius's mace gets covered in a dark flames that kind of shoot from what looks like his sleeve to Bisa.
Is this familiar in any way, shape, or form? Arcana check? Something check?
Ain't familiar. I'll save you the trouble there.
It is or not?
It is not.
Okay. Can I still make an Arcana check?
No, I'm not gonna tell you anything. And then who?
Information.
History. Tell me everything about Gradius' weapon.
For his bonus action and for his regular. Yeah. Sorry. Weird. Alright, he's just gonna. Why is everything you can do a bonus action? It's stupid. He just whatever. We're just gonna stick with the cantrip for now.
Whoa, he's mad, bro.
Whatever.
Damn.
Whatever. Let's take it too much time. As he sends the black flames over to the harpy nearest him, and he's a dex save. It failed. That's 20 damage from Gradius. That harpy's dead. Just burns alive. And then a terrible just into the night.
I had a name.
But anyways, it is now the Onkeg's turn. Turns. The one there. Neldor will take a pinch. Is that the right terminology? Probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I called this thing an anteater earlier, so. Neldor does 20 go through.
Yeah, sure.
As it just chomps onto you, you take 9 slashing and 4 acid for a total of 13 damage, and you are grappled in its giant mandible claws.
I'm going to react.
Okay.
Give myself resistance to acid.
Cool. So you can have the acid to chew. But yeah, you are grappled in the Ankeg. The other Ankegs start trying to carve into the different houses and bar. They'll basically take their turns carving into those.
So they are on the other side of the building.
They're basically on top of the buildings.
Okay. Check.
Oh wait.
Kind of go into the roofs at this point. But Janie, your turn.
I have a question.
Yep.
Would I know if and this is also a Kayla question as well, if harpies can like talk, are they intelligent at all?
You know that they gave a warning.
Okay. What does that do? Oh right, yes. Okay. What is that? Okay. I am going to I am going to use my Ruidium dagger and attack the harpy that is directly in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Need to put it up for information.
You have advantage still.
Oh, right.
No problem.
Gracias. Okay. That is a 23.
That hits.
Great. That was so bad. I just got D4 and it didn't even flip anywhere. That's 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then 9 psychic damage. So it's 4 piercing and 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 9 psychic.
That one is now bloody.
I thought they all were.
Nope, that one was not.
Oh, but I hit them all with the same thing.
You did.
Oh, that was the
but
one that
only-
passed.
that's the one.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure if there wasn't anything extra to do with my thingamadoodad. I wish I could sort that by bonus action. That's silly. I do have a question.
Mhm.
I have 2-weapon fighting.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the same as
That's
dual
just
fighting.
that's just a. You can always technically 2-weapon fight if you have another weapon in hand, but it doesn't add any of the bonuses. So it's factored in already automatically into.
So could I do an unarmed strike?
You could.
Cool. Yeah, sure. I just don't add any bonuses. Do I still have advantage?
It's whatever it says in Roll20 for your unarmed attack.
But no. I mean, do I have advantage because of the Issa thing?
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't add the plus to the hit, right? Don't you?
No, you add the plus to the hit. You don't add the plus to the damage.
The damage. Okay. Wait, it does 0 damage. Why the hell would I do that? Never mind. I'm wasting my time. All right, I'm done.
To be toxic.
Sorry.
All right.
Just a good old slap.
That's so silly. Why does it do anything?
It's an option, you know. It's on the table.
Freaking human.
Yep. Doria, your turn.
Honey, I thought I was the only thing who was able to hug you like that. I start blasting. 19.
That hits.
12 damage.
12.
Oh.
All right. It's still up, but it's bleeding a lot.
Not 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Stay away from my man.
17. It was just spinning like a top. And I'm like, finish.
17, you said?
Yeah.
AG just blasts it with holes and it drops dead, kind of spitting Neldor onto the ground as it dies.
Now come here, honey. Let's get a hug.
To be honest, I wouldn't call that a hug what we gave you, but you do you, all right? Let's keep going.
Of course.
I am going to elemental gift. So I can fly. I can fly.
Yep.
It's like on top of the house, right? So I have a pretty clear path.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm hovering, like kind of where like my tippy toes could be touching the gutters of the house, but I'm just floating like in that vicinity.
Yep.
I guess I probably could have picked them up, right?
Nah, I can't hear it.
That's it.
I mean, you've carried him plenty of times before, if you know what I'm talking about.
Right, but he needs to find his own path.
He needs some alone time. Isa, your turn.
Okay. Dang, there's an annoying thing right in
Bless
front of
you.
me.
Excuse me. Oh, and out. And out.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's see. I'm going to kind of. This is going to immediately not work. Oh, wow. Huh. Okay, this works. Okay. I'm going to kind of not going to disengage. I'm just going to slink around this harpy.
Yep.
And I'm going to go ahead and activate my emboldening bond.
Okay.
I will be targeting Self, Aki, and Janie.
Okay. Favorite?
What do you cast?
Oh, nothing. I'm just using the best class feature in the game. Pretty great. Issa clasps her hands in prayer, as a cleric would do. And you see coming out from, like, beside her where, like, a shadow would be cast coming off, like, whatever lights, whatnot in the area. Shadowy tendrils rise out of my shadow. And you can hear the serpents hiss slightly as the hiss kind of gives way to more of a sound of grainy sand coming down, a hiss just of like, particle effects just accumulating beneath the rised up serpentine tendrils. And outside, or from those serpentine tendrils dropping down, little black pools of immaterial shadow form, and serpents lash out at Janie and at Aki, but instead of striking you for damage or anything like that, you suddenly feel yourselves guided. Your senses are slightly sharpened. You're a little more alert as you feel the guidance of some external force assisting you in combat. Long walk to the fridge to say, you guys have a D4 you can add to anything once per turn, basically. It's basically guidance. I've basically given you guys guidance. Common thing that Dylan does.
It's like way better. It's like guidance and bless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
a little
both.
better.
Issa, make a religion check.
On myself?
Yep.
Let's go! We have a 17.
I've marked the thing. Go ahead.
I've marked the thing.
Come on, Gary, you stole my line from my campaign.
Sure did.
That's my thing. Okay. That is my action. I am still considered concentrating on the fairy fire, because that does not take concentration. So it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Double check. I know I have something I can do. Does this work on self? Wait. Garrett, do you know off the top of your head if Sanctuary works on self? I have a feeling it doesn't, but I don't see why not.
It works in self.
Okay. I will cast a bonus action spell, another go first level, as I cross my hands in a similar prayer, as you just kind of see the shadows being warded off of me, coming off in like a small little protective aura about me. As I cast Sanctuary on myself. Just kind of ignoring the harpy next to me, truly.
Yeah. All right. Neldor, before your turn again.
Things keep happening.
Roaring. Not that big.
This is all a hate crime against me. Ah, I see. Okay. It took me a second to register this. I was like, I'm in danger.
What looks to be a cross between a lion and a dragon lands on like the top of the gate in front of you, kind of not blocking your path. It's on top of the gate, but it's there.
Do I know what this creature is, or do I have to roll for this?
I'll tell you now. You ain't ever seen what kind of creature this is.
Oh shit. Okay.
And on the other side of town, another one lands, kind of on a rooftop near Gradius and Issa, just hissing down at you all.
That's for them to deal with.
Nice. Oh, Garrett, I forgot to add one more thing.
Yep.
As per my artifacts, everybody who is currently in my emboldening bond has +3 to all of their saving throws.
Yep.
So yeah, if you're bonded to me right now, actually, it's weird. So the wording is initially we all have to be within 30 feet, but then after that it's kind of like a rope thing, I think. Like after that you just have to be within 30 feet of another person. So Jane, if you go more than 30 feet away from me, you're good as long as you're within 30 feet of Eki.
Yep.
Yep. It's good.
New cat dragon. His turn is after yours, Neldor, so you're still good to go.
Okay. So this thing is a solid, like 20, 25 feet. We can move. We're gonna go right there. And we have this thing called the Staff of Hunger Lightning.
Sure do.
And we're going to use its Lightning Strike
Mm-hmm.
ability. So no sneak attack's going to get applied here. Anything else before I go for this? Put you in another game. Oh wait, I need to make sure I'm doing this just right. Alright, Issa, are you okay getting hit by lightning?
It'll be above Issa, but
It will hit both of them?
you can do what you want to do. I mean, actually, does that
What
go
did you
90?
take?
120 feet.
So honestly, I'll let you hit the on-tag too. That's back here.
Oh!
It probably wouldn't work and worded, but I'd agree.
I'll just let it work. It's fine.
5 feet. Actually, I can do this. I think I gotta go right there. And that.
Close enough.
Close enough!
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Just like that.
Cool. That works.
Alright.
Do they all need dex saves?
Deck saves.
18 on the first one, the other two don't pass. So the one that's right in front of you passes, the other two don't. I think that's going to take half damage, correct?
One that passed will take half.
Yep.
As this does 33 damage.
Cool.
So 16 to the one that.
Yep. The Onkeg in the back is bloody and angry.
As I imagine myself just like, have I had this for long?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still gonna imagine myself not really knowing how it works. So I'm just kind of like fiddling with it. You know how like Peter Parker was trying to first learn how his webs worked?
Yep.
I'm just like moving it in different positions, and I just kind of flick it,
Yeah.
and a massive bolt of lightning just kind of.
Yep.
The classic.
And after that, I just kind of walk the trail and just, all right.
All right. See. Anything else?
That would be it.
Ike, your turn.
I'm going to. Is the harpy flying right now?
Yeah, yes, they are 10 feet above the ground, so they're like right above y'all's heads.
Okay, so if I don't have a weapon for reach, I keep.
But you can still hit. It's like it's still within 5 feet technically. Y'all are touching. Y'all are basically you're square touching corners still.
Okay. In that case, I will slappy slap that harpy with my spear.
Ooh.
It's going to be a 22
That'll hit.
without the other stuff. So it's going to be 8 piercing plus 5 necrotic.
That one is dead.
All right, and I was like, use my reaction. What is it a humanoid or a beast?
It is a monstrosity. Honestly, I'll let you do what you want to do though.
I don't use my reaction to the fungal infestation to animate it as a zombie.
Yep.
So like, as I stab it with my spear, like some of the fungus on my body like travels into it
Mm-hmm.
and zombifies it, and it begins to look like a flying zombie from the left.
Yep.
And it's clicking and disgusting and disturbing. I mean, it is essentially a zombie.
Here we go.
That was my action. What's the lighting look like? Am I lightly obscured?
Lightly obscured would be a good word, I guess. Yeah.
That's the gameplay definition, is he?
I mean, there's like torches around, so it's like.
So
I'll say no.
okay. Then I don't think I can really do anything else. My bonus action is yeah. That's my turn. So zombie's turn.
Yep.
What can the zombie do?
Zombie.
Probably just attack.
Use your 1/2 stat blocks.
Yep. And then I will have it attack the other heart.
All right, and we'll do one layout.
Would it have advantage?
The one the fairy fire harpy?
He says B.
Yeah.
Who?
We saying yeah?
Yeah. I've got it pulled up. If you want me to roll it?
I. That's going to be a 19.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
A 7 bludgeoning damage.
Pump.
It is still alive.
Oh,
As it just gets out of the air by its
Yeah.
former harpy friend. Anything else?
Offer.
It is now Cat Dragon's turns.
In danger.
Cat dragon.
It's gonna pounce at Neldor, the one that's closest to you.
Nope.
Oh, you're right. It's gonna make 3 attacks against you.
Oh god.
Jeez.
1 bite. Does a 10 go through?
Nope.
Alright. 2 claws. Does a 24 go through?
Yeah, just
Does another 24 go through?
That's barely. Any dodge. Oh.
You have to pick one.
I get to choose after.
I'll go ahead and tell you it's a 10 and a 12 damage, so.
Alright, so 6.
Alright.
16. Oh yeah, I get to choose one damage.
So yeah, 16 damage total. It just starts trying to rip into you.
No.
The other one's gonna try and tackle, or start attacking Gradius, I should say. Wait. Oh, that's a nat 20 on Gradius. Gradius, you're not having a good day, bud. Gradius takes 30 damage from just the bite.
He didn't even want to do this, guys.
He really did.
Right? Poor guy. Oops.
Claw. 26. That was almost another crit. Oh my gosh. Another 11 damage to Gradius. And one last hit. Alright, that one misses. But Gradius also needs a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. Gradius fails, so he's also prone on the ground.
You couldn't stand up. One shot is that Gradius is dead.
No, Gradius is fine still. He is not even bloody yet. But anywho, that's the Cat Dragon's turns. Harpy's turns. The one that's closest to Isa is going to attack Isa. Isa does 18 go through.
Is the harpy attacking me?
Yes.
Did it make a wisdom saving throw for my sanctuary?
Nope, it failed.
Oh, it has to select somebody else or waste its turn.
Waste is turned in as it just tries to attack you and it can't. And the other harpy will attack the zombie. Is that scary? Zombie scary. That'll hit the zombie with an 18. Zombie takes 7 damage. That's 22.
No, Infestation only gives it 1 HP.
Womp, womp, womp. Does it still have undead fortitude, though?
With it?
Does it still have undead fortitude, though?
Yeah.
So you still get to make a...
Con save.
Yep, con save, DC 5 plus damage taken. So... 12 is the DC you want.
Come on! Does that have any pluses? Oh, that's +3.
Plus 3.
Roller wins?
Yeah.
Yes!
Zombie lives the first attack and it attacks with the stick.
Hey.
It misses.
Woo!
Now it's Gradius's turn. Gradius isn't happening. First he whacks the cat dragon with his mace. Now my guy can't job this hard. He misses. So then he casts Vampire's Touch, Vampiric Touch at 7th level. That'll hit, so deals 23 damage to the Drake trying to eat him. And he also gets to heal 23. Grace, still not bloody. Unfortunately, that is all Grace can do on his turn, besides stand up, which he did while he attacked. He wasn't getting pinned or anything. On Keg's turn, this one that got struck by lightning is going to start making its way across town. Now that it's just been struck by a hole in its chest, it's going to make its way over.
Make my way downtown. Slithering fast.
This one is going to start eating this person right here.
Oh man, mission failed. We'll get them next time.
This one's going to start eating a person. And this one's going to start eating a person.
Let's go! No!
Anyways, back to Janie, your turn.
Activate the strategic diamond reserve. Resurrect them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading the spell. Well. Oh, you know what? Did this creature move closer to me? This one on the right there. Did that thing move closer to me? This thing that's behind me?
No, it's like shooting a
Just
person
with me?
though.
Oh, it's eating a person?
Yeah, sure is.
Oh, well, I will let you focus on this harpy that's in front of me, unfortunately.
Civilians.
Unfortunately, none of my spells get to have like a focus. They're all like areas of damage.
So they're all great.
True, except for that you're standing right next to me. And they're mostly areas extending from me.
Aim it. Different.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit him with my Ruidium dagger again.
Mm-hmm.
I have advantage still.
Yes.
Okay. That's supposed to be a 24.
That'll hit.
That is 6 damage.
That'll kill it.
Oh,
Close act damage with it. So
alright. What the not?
damn into it. Man, that was...
And oh, I could do that. What does that do? Hold on. I didn't think to do that. Where's the other one? Where's this one? Yeah, no.
Which the one next to Eki is also a zombie now. That under his control. That helps your
Oh,
decision making any.
Right.
no. I was gonna use one of my like getaway spells, but I didn't realize that's what they were. Okay, I'm done.
Cool. Doria?
Who?
So anyways,
Oh.
I'll start blasting.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
Like Team Doria's
Eldritch
blasting off
blasting
again.
this one.
Hmm?
And Eldritch blasting that one.
Go ahead.
24,
That hits.
7 damage.
7.
7. I keep blasting. 17.
17. That hits.
I blast again. 12 damage. I'm dead.
You're right there. Floating just inside the right angle.
Mm-hmm.
It's clear line of sight to catch my
Yep. Cool. Easy's turn.
Okay, so sorry, I was distracted by external factors. Recap Gradius's misadventure for me real quick.
He smacked the lion dragon in the face and healed a little bit with vampiric touch.
Okay. Though he's not on the ground anymore and he's looking a little better.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to really consider my options. Is the other cat dragon that he struck bloody perchance?
No.
Okay.
Neither cat dragon is bloody yet.
Okay.
Supposed to be bloody, but not bloody.
Are these things actually called cat dragons, by the way?
Nope.
Okay. Like that's a name. Apologies, I'm also playing a new character. I would like to use my artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
Use one of my bonus action spells.
Yep.
And pop a Shield of Faith
Mm-hmm.
onto Eki, Janie, and myself.
All right.
You all have 2 extra AC.
That's a lot.
And, actions kind of good. Does anybody need any healing?
Radius does.
I'm fine.
He has the situation under control.
Radius broke the brick wall.
We asked too many questions. Some of the questions just have to be in character for narrative ease. This will indeed be my turn.
Cool.
Any more religion procs when I activate my artifact again?
No.
Okay.
Anyways, Neldor, you know the trick by now. Before your turn,
Hey,
Why are you the top of the round, Eld? But you're not, but you are.
people love me.
blasting through this parapet is the Hydra.
Oh my gosh.
Just slamming right through that barricade.
Is it the Hydra or just a Hydra?
A Hydra.
Ooh.
Riding along top of this Hydra.
You say riding on top of the Hydra?
Sure did.
Uh,
Is a man. with a mask. None of your characters recognize this mask, but you as players, this mask is a very similar mask to those worn by the Cult of Satella. And he has the number, double checking, which number he got, 7.
Okay, alright. Dig it. I don't, but I dig it.
He called out, "We claim this town for Satella, the goddess of monsters."
Now, hold on real quick. Why?
It's time to expand her territory.
Why are we expanding her territory? Why this town of all towns?
It's already calling out to her babies, you see, as he stares up at the Forbidden Dungeon. It was a natural spot for her to expand her territory.
I see.
Oh, sorry.
I don't get it.
Oi. Have you taken the gym that belongs to this town?
My cultists are everywhere.
Well, you must give it back.
This town is ours. There will be no need for a jewel that works against my goddess's babies, now will there?
Well, indeed there is. Obviously, you've taken over this town for no reason. There are many people that live here, even though it is a small town, and I just don't think that you belong here. You and your goddess can go find another place that it isn't as populated.
Well, if you're worried about the population, we will make sure that we remove that as an obstacle for you.
Well, there's no need to do that as they belong here. This is their home. How would you like it if someone stole your home?
Well, are they really leaving if they land in my Hydra's stomach?
Sir, you need to get out of here. Or we will have to use ultimate force against you.
I would love to see you defy the goddess.
I don't see how she's any different from anyone else I've defied.
Apparently the goddess has to send mortals to do her bidding, so she's not that strong.
Issa has a good point.
I am just one face, as he kind of gestures to his mask, of Satella. Do you think I control all these monsters? No, they are Satella's baby. And they have laid claim to this town.
I don't see a face. All I see is a coward.
That was the point, I'm wearing a mask.
Exactly. Coward's way out.
Yeah. It seems that we are routed and overrun. Might I suggest tactical retreat?
Anyone respond to that?
What is your name again? Becky? Are you to leave your plant friends to die? Because surely these monsters will eat them.
Some of them are herbivores.
I am in the circle of the spores. We view death as a natural, unavoidable part of life.
Of
There's
course
no
you
need
do.
to fear it. However, 2 things of note. The gym is still in the city somewhere, and multiple signs point to the Forbidden Cave up in the mountains. Perhaps we might find resolution to this problem in there.
Well, hang on a minute. You've just contradicted yourself. Are you saying the resolution is finding the gym in the mountain that you just said it was in the city?
I did not say that. I said the gym is still here somewhere. But I don't think the gym is enough to hold back the cult.
Oh, makes sense.
The cult of Satella is sieging this place. We are woefully underprepared.
But we can't just leave these people to die.
Indeed, we cannot. But we can assist in evacuation if need be. However, saving the villagers was never our primary objective.
Well, then what was your objective? Because I don't know why else we would have been doing this.
If you recall, we were searching for Darius, and the village happened to be under attack when we arrived. And we decided, out of the goodness of our hearts, to attempt to save them, which we have. And in the face of insurmountable odds, I don't see fit to throw my life away. When evacuation would seem to suffice.
I'm yet to see insurmountable odds. My goddess, my god, I should say, can provide for all of us. I can be your strength and your support. And we can see through this thing to the end.
Speaking of to the end, it is Delro's turn. And he jumps over to this roof and throws a dagger at Gradius.
No, he's gonna teleport! It's okay, guys. Gradius was on screen in the other episode. Continuity will save us.
As the dagger looks like it's about to find its mark, Gradius summons a force to stop it in its place. And Gradius says, "What's an interesting artifact you have? Would you like it back?" As Gradius uses his reaction to send it back into Delrose.
Nice.
Man, that's what you do. That's what you do. Bang.
Gradius hits with this.
Whoa.
Dealing 13 damage. Also forcing a con save. Which Delrose passes.
Ooh.
As he pulls the dagger back out, it is the end of his turn. So, we now go to Neldor, who is still playing with Cat Dragon.
Do I avoid these being more like a mouse or a rat? You just kind of like toss it.
No.
All right. Well, didn't hurt to ask. Always do that, and it's right in my face, right?
Yeah, sure is.
So I can do my good old and I make all that noise in here. All right, so this is 5th advantage. 16.
That's a miss.
Of course. Please don't.
Oh, wait, you said 16?
Yeah.
Ooh, you hit.
Oh! Oh!
Yo.
Let's go. This was 4 of these. at 21 damage.
That dragon is now bloody.
Let's go. And is anything close enough?
I'll give you this on keg if you just want it. I think that's the closest thing, though.
45 feet. But
Just let you have it.
yeah, I'll take it. 6 damage. Mid. Very, very mid.
It's okay. It's enough to make it drop the person it was eating if it makes you feel better.
Perfect.
That's your turn.
That is.
Becky, over to you.
Do I see this anteater thingy to my right? Is that in the building or is it on top of it?
It's still on top.
I will cast. Ooh, I don't know about that. There's a lot of spell slots left. I will just attack it with Chill Touch. It's a cantrip.
All right.
I have advantage because of my guardian of nature.
Yep.
19.
That hits.
Right. Gonna be 8 cold damage. As it just latches on, like as from the ground, like a skeletal, kind of like a green shrouded ghostly hand sprouts up and grabs it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's sort of some phantom frostburn on the grab, and it's clinging to him. And then can't really do anything about bonus action. So that was my turn, and I will send the zombie over toward it
All right.
to make an attack roll.
Yep. Go ahead.
Ugh. Come on, baby. Oofy. Ouch with my bones. That's a 10.
10 to hit? No. That'll miss.
And that'll be it.
Cool. Cat dragon. You want to make the attacks? Neldor does a 20 hit.
You know me.
Yeah, 22.
You know me.
You need to make a saving throw.
Uh,
On the bright side, the 10 will miss.
oh. Oh, 14 on the strength saving throw. It's one below, right? It's 14 on strength saving throw.
You're not prone.
Oh.
As you take 26 damage.
Which is that?
The 26. There's a 16 and a 10.
So, 18. We become bloody.
Owie.
Arnar.
Other cat dragon attacks Gradius. That'd be a solid no.
Wow.
As
Gradius
just-
pushed his win button.
Gradius pushed the win button, so the cat dragon can't touch him. There's still a hard attack. Issa.
Okay, wisdom save first.
Yep. Right. Up here. $19.
Alright, it has permission to try to hit me now.
First one's a miss. Second one's a 20.
So I'm at 19, just because of armor plus Shield of Faith, and I'm probably full enough. Cutting words. So I have to roll it. Yeah, just don't roll a 1. I'll do it on roll 20 because I believe. It's a 1. It did nothing.
Alright.
Roll 20 hitting with the ones tonight.
You take 3 damage as it hits you with the stick.
I'll remember this.
Anyways, it's now Gradius' turn. First, he's gonna hit the cat dragon, hopefully in the face this time. Would have been nice if we did that a while ago. Gradius. Oh my gosh.
What did he do?
He missed again.
Oh my gosh, I can't help that. Ah! Sorry, I didn't give the 10-year captain, whatever, lieutenant, squad leader, bardic inspiration. You need it.
Okay. Is now. Dark Flame takes the entire battlefield.
Huh? Motherfucker.
Only affecting the bad creatures. The Hydra and Delarose are fine from this. Everything else is gonna need saves. So Harpy first. Gosh dang this Harpy, man.
It's a survivor.
This one Harpy. Yeah, that Harpy's fine. Wow. Actually, you know what? I misread that. Everything does need this. That's not. Every bad guy needs this. I'll clarify again. Two cat dragons. The cat dragons are encased in fire and go poof back which they came from.
Big on, Satan.
Wait.
Vanish amid spell.
Oh, it's better.
No.
Yeah, none of those past that, they probably actually got worse. See, the one that was hit by lightning dies instantly. The other 3. Oh wait. This one just gets paralyzed and falls off the house. One that was closest, that was fighting the zombie harpy. The other 2 are blind and deafened, so they are just. And as they also fall off the house.
Bummer.
Being blind and deafened. Actually, I don't know why I did any of that. They all get banished too. What am I talking about?
They suffer horrific pain, and then they're banished.
But that's actually technically how it works. But that one harpy though, Hydra. Ooh, did Hydra pass?
Mario, could have cutting words, shaking my head.
Nope, Hydra didn't pass. Hydra gets banished as well.
Oh, never mind.
And lastly, Delarose. Passes. No offense.
So all we got is 2 harpies and the guy that came in on.
One harpy.
One is my zombie.
That's a zombie.
No. Yeah, very nice.
I haven't reuse concentration yet. Is that harpy next to me still fairy fired?
Yeah, probably.
Hilarious. Somebody, please, just put it out of its misery.
And Gradius says, I can do that a few more times. Can you summon a few more monsters for me to use that on? And Delarose does not answer, he just kind of glares down at Gradius. But Janie, it's your turn.
Gradius, don't be asking him that. That was a dumb move.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like me to bring them back myself anyways?
Nah.
I would be glaring through his mask like that. It's alarming.
Going to grab my amulet on my neck, and I'm going to speak a little bit of words, I cast Vitriolic Sphere, centered around Delarosa, or whatever his name is. It is a Dex saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Nope, he failed.
Oh, excellent. That was not the one I meant to cast, but it'd be like that. It does the same amount, sort of. I'm using... I guess I'll use roll 20. Can I not enter a specific number? Whatever. I'll do that. Ooh. Okay. That was 25.
All right.
Acid damage. And then at the end of its next turn, he will take 5d4 acid damage.
Nice. At the start of his next turn?
End of his next turn.
Cool.
I definitely meant to cast it wrong, but it will only give me an
Anything else?
extra 2 possible. I don't think so, but I do have a follow-up question. I still don't think I could have done what I really truly wanted to. Had I cast haste on my turn, would I then get another action on that same turn?
You get an action to basically use your weapon attack.
Okay,
But you would
that's
be
what I
able-
thought it would have done, and I really wanted to cast that spell,
Yep.
so. Okay, cool.
All right. Doria, your turn.
Go bait, it's your turn.
Oh. Okay, no, Doria, me.
Doria.
I was like, oh yes, Doria's turn. Hey Doria, let's go. Doria puts
Can you? Is it? Can Neldor see me? Like, is
Yeah.
he can see me? Okay. I pull out my staff of power.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, honey, watch how I use this staff. I'm gonna cast Wall of Force. And make a semicircle above. Wait, is Delrose like on an object?
He's on a building, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a. Let's see this. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make it a sphere, 10 feet around him, so he's like literally encased in it.
Yep.
So he can't move, or if he wants to, he gets railed.
Yep.
And then there's the acid pool or acid ball on it.
Yeah, basically, he can't move out of the acid.
Cool. Good combo. Damned if he doesn't, damned if he doesn't.
Let's hex him.
Cool.
Okay, great. Does Wall Force need?
It just depends if that it considers that casting a spell or not.
Nope.
Okay, so then I would hex him. Which that's
wait.
if he takes damage from me, he does an extra D6 necrotic.
Yep.
Okay.
You get to choose an ability too.
Wall Force does use concentration.
Yeah, it does, but it doesn't count as casting a spell, I guess, because the staff is concentrating on it, probably. Okay.
Yep.
What would be good charisma? No.
Take a guess what his casting stat is. It could be any of them.
All he's done is thrown a dagger.
Dex it is. Casting.
Is he even a caster?
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Let's just go wisdom.
Okay. All right. Easy, your turn.
Can't do much. He's in a wall of force, so. You think other.
Cast inside the range, right?
Hmm?
But you can cast inside the range. You just can't physically have anything pass through it.
Yeah.
You're saying that today? Magic can go through a wall of force?
No. If the spell just says it has to be, you can see him within 30 feet. It isn't like a fireball that is a cone, or like a ball effect. Basically, depends. Still, the answer is depends on spell.
Well, may as well try to debuff. Does anybody need healing?
My honey does.
It was a bit far. I do well within 30 feet or so. Do you think I could cast blindness on him? Is
Sure.
a target a creature spell, not an area?
That's fine.
Alright, cool. Make the con save and throw as I'm trying to further obscure any whatever remaining light is entering his
16.
Follow-up question. Can he hear cutting words?
He can, but I don't think cutting words is saving throws.
Yeah, that's unsettling words for eloquence.
Oh man. We're saving throws? Yeah, they're not ability checks, you're right. It's like one of the bards in particular get that particular
Yep.
Eloquence.
coolness. Well, I am 16. Or excuse me, I'm 15, so never mind. Yep, definitely nope. Double check. Casting that breaks my sanctuary.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Though it failed, I mean, does it? If it failed.
Yes, it still breaks it. You still cast it.
In that case, just call out to Gradius. So, has something piqued your interest at last?
I'm just very tired of this mission.
Oh. You've done well to come out of the laboratory for a bit. Why don't we just see this through to the end? Bardigan's brace on Gradius.
He resentfully takes it.
That's just a decent, but yeah.
Yeah.
Action, bonus action, turn.
Delarose's turn.
Here for missing.
Legendary action.
Teleport out.
Close. He glares over at Doria and throws the dagger and teleports outside of the wall of force and into you. He is making an attack roll. $27, Doria.
Doria.
It
Does that happen to be above 15?
sure is, yeah.
12 or so.
I would like to. Which would be?
Go for it. So I need a save.
That would be a dexterity saving throw.
That works for me. 17 on the dex save.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it takes half.
It's 18.
What was it?
18?
18 damage?
Yep.
Alright.
So that's 18 for him. That's highway 36.
Alright. And then the damage you're taking is 13 force damage, and then make a con save.
You're not picking up. Constitution saving, nat 20.
I strike it out.
That's right, the dice will move it. Nat 20. It didn't move at all. I would have been, you would have made me re-roll that if I did that in real life.
Make an Arcana check. Just
23.
22, sorry. I can't math.
you hear in your head the genie.
Mm-hmm.
That would be quite unfortunate. And I suppose this will help pay off my debt to you, as he basically catches the dagger before it hits you. And he says,
Oh, like my con save wasn't good enough. Okay.
"This would have petrified you. I don't suggest touching it." As he kind of drops to the ground.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Star Platinum.
honey.
Yeah, not like, I'm not looking at my
Yep.
Did I say that?
Oh. Neldor's turn.
Yay. Yes. My genie had saving that roll. I do. Thunderclap.
That's not a good idea. That's a very bad idea. I have no ranged weapons. I have no ranged abilities other than the lightning.
Mm-hmm.
You are a rogue. Let's see here.
No bow?
No.
No maybe?
Okay, well, I mean, I guess I'll cunning action to dash,
Mm-hmm.
and Belarus is behind the bubble of force.
Yep.
And this harpy is up there. Can I make it up there?
Is he found the bubble of force? Did he go back in?
Only thing that teleported out was the
Yeah,
dagger
it's
they
just
threw.
the dagger.
Oh, okay.
Can I make it to that harpy? Is that allowed?
Yeah, sure.
Right there. So I'm just gonna. Yoing.
That's a friendly. Oh wait, no.
So, that one's not.
The one that I found.
I'll put a visual in.
Oh, and I can't get advantage because Issa just never moves.
It has advantage because it has Fairy Fire on it still.
Oh, let's go!
I haven't cast any new concentration spells, isn't that wild?
Wow, that was almost a nat 20. All right, 17 to hit.
That hits.
Is it bloodied or?
Yeah.
So is this even gonna matter?
Well, maybe.
If you rolled a 1, he would give it to you. Come on.
24 damage.
Oh, thank goodness, the Harvey's dead.
As I just kind of like.
This is
Thank
tossed down
you.
dead.
This one hurts me in particular.
With the stick.
That's real great. You sound. I'm proud to hear. But could you heal me anytime soon?
Yes,
Please and thank you.
you're now within my range.
What are we talking about? What?
That's not out of character knowledge. That's just the word people use. That makes sense. Still say.
All right, whatever. I'm done.
You'll have to forgive him. He's sometimes a little slow.
Eki, your turn.
Fast. So when that's fast.
So what's the layout? If I wanted to get into this box, is there a door? Is that a door next to me under the thing?
There's enough alleyway space for you to get through.
Okay. So I will squeeze through 10 feet of movement. Check the range on this. I would like to use Blight.
Yep, that's fine.
Alright, I will use Blight on Buddy.
Any Twitch save again?
On. Oh, I could have used my last one.
15.
Ooh, he failed! Nice.
What kind of save was it?
So that's going to be any damage dies in the chat. 40 necrotic damage.
Owie. He is now bloody.
As I don't really have anything fancy for this one. Just like kind of energy kind of bubbles around him and pulls down out of him as if draining his life force, and that life force goes into into any of the grass or root or weeds or anything around. around him.
Nice.
That was my action. Any bonus actions this time? Probably not. Nope. Yeah, that's it. And then I will move my harpy inside the city, inside the wall as well.
Right, where? There.
Yeah, that's.
Alright, for Radius' turn. And like I said, he's not very happy about this today. Stop. Signing up. Don't use that spell slot. And Radius decides to similarly pull energy out of him, but in a less nature way, sure. Anyway, so he needs a con saving throw. The Delarose. Who failed? So, Radius does 51 necrotic damage.
Owie. Ooh, owie, their internal life.
As the wall of force just fills with pain. Just basically dark needles just coming out of the shadows, just continually like slicing into him. And Grace is like, "You have really pissed me off, but this has been a enlightening mission all the same, Delarose. Now die." He's still alive though. He has 25 health left.
Quickly, drop the wall force. I can do it. I can kill him. I have so much damage.
Janie, your turn.
So that's not
End of Dillo's turn. I forgot to do it.
Yeah.
He was supposed to take
Oh.
5d4.
Yeah. Sorry.
This
Yeah.
might kill him. It did not kill him.
I don't think it would kill. But I am gonna cast the. I'm gonna cast the same spell. I'll do my little hand signs.
There's now a wall of force, so it can't.
Oh, it.
It bounces off. It hits everyone else.
Will my spell not go through it because it says? Oh, I'm reading the wrong spell.
Yes, there
I'm at a point that I choose. You point at a location within range, and a glowing 1-foot diameter ball of emerald acid streaks there. It does streak there, so I don't know.
So it's got a travel suit.
I mean, that's the same wording as fireball.
Can you do anything with the
No,
visual?
is it the same order as fireball? Then yeah, no.
Basically, it's still an AOE. So
Yeah.
Did anything happen when, like, would I notice that your radius attacked wall of force and like something happened to Delaris?
Gradius basically how Gradius and Isa and Eki have been able to do it. Their effects all happen basically right inside the wall of force. They're not going through it.
targeting him versus the area.
There's no elemental thing happening to the wall of force.
It's just originating inside.
Looking at your spell list for a second to give some help.
Just teleport inside the wall, okay?
You have vortex sword.
That doesn't. I mean, oh yeah, I guess it would teleport him outside of the wall.
So you could teleport someone inside if you really wanted to.
I also.
I would honestly, for you, I would let Pulse Wave work.
Can I not just teleport him out of it?
No, I would let Pulse Wave work how it is for you. It's time magic. I don't have to explain shit.
You actually. I do. Where am I at there? Alrighty. I cast Pulse Wave. It is a Constitution saving throw.
And I really missed a mark on my wisdom system. Or my wisdom.
He got a 24.
He passes, but he will take half as much.
Yep.
Seven plus 4. That was unfortunate.
15.
Sorry, how much?
15 is that what you said?
15.
Half of 15.
Alright. He is still alive. As he's bombarded with time magic. Has knocked him all over the wall of force. He's not having a good day. But he's still alive.
Poor bro.
That it?
Yeah.
Doria.
I don't have any.
How are we doing concentration with the staff?
The staff's concentrating, so it can only concentrate on one spell.
It's okay. I'm gonna maddening hex. Takes 5 damage.
Okay.
They did.
No. Nothing else. Maddening Hex is like just a bonus action, right?
Yeah. I mean, I could do that, but I wanted to end it like that.
Drop the wall. I can end it way stupider.
It just dropped the wall. No.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know.
See, I wanted to use levitate on him, but it's another concentration spell. I guess I will drop the wall of well, wait. I'm gonna chill touch him.
Okay.
my ghostly skeletal hand will appear inside the wall of force and give him a nice little sultry caress on the cheek.
Okay.
It's gonna miss probably. 13.
That's a miss.
Ay.
Yoing.
Does wait? Let me read. Is Maddening Hex? Well, no, that would be kind of dumb. Well, does Maddening Hex proc that Hex damage?
I think Hex is weapon attacks, but I might be wrong.
Because Maddening Hex just says it does +5 damage, and Hex says you place a curse until it's spelled. You deal an extra 1d6 to cry damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack.
So no, then.
Is that a magic?
That is not considered an attack, then.
Okay. Well,
This looks like a job for me.
unfortunately, it does. I will. Oh, I guess I technically have to move here, but I drop the wall of force as I slowly levitate down.
All right. Easy strength.
Yeah, it's easy.
Let's go.
Oh, if only I remembered to use my whale radio. I could have helped.
Alright, let's go for full flavor. Ooh, yeah. Yes, let's go. Okay. Let's see. We're all here. Okay, cool. Make sure I can do this like I think I can. Probably doesn't matter in this exact case anyway. So I'm going to first. You're getting crazy feedback over there. Just why? Somebody's breathing.
No.
We will all try and stop breathing immediately.
No, hold your breath. Don't worry. My turn will be over eventually. I'm going to first use my action to use Balm of Peace as I just move along the entire way. Okay, my flavor. I momentarily, as I do this, turn to shadow as I just drift from party member to party member. And as long as I end in a space next to you as I walk through you, you guys all heal 2d6 plus 3. As I pass all of you, you just hear a nice whisper basically into all of your ears as I just say, "You've all done well. Don't worry. I will end this once and for all." So yeah, I touch everybody, heal them up along the way. And specifically, of course, don't heal the guy, Delrose.
Yep.
I could, but I won't.
Take acid damage going.
I don't think that's how Chalk Sphere works. I think it only does it the next time. But anyways.
Acid normally lasts one round. And I'm going to use my Meta Magic Adept to quicken out a real winner. Huh. Which one do I want to use?
Yeah, it's just like a lingering acid on the body.
I'll just do the thing I wanted to do the first time. It's like quicken out a 4th level inflict wounds.
You need to save, but I mean, it does half damage anyways, right?
It's an attack roll. I'll straight out fail this, but you know, it's cool if it works.
How many sorcery points do you have?
2. It's the feat that gives you 2 sorcery points.
and it's a 4th level. Can you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, twinned would be
Oh,
expensive.
it doesn't go up at all? By
Yeah,
develop?
only twin goes up.
Quicken is always 2. The exact 2 that I have. Let me roll with my good die. As I wraith walk past all of you, you just see a nice flaming shadowy hand just reach out and try to end the encounter. Let's go! Yeah! 19.
That was a whole one above what you needed.
Just competent enough.
Yeah. How do you want to do this? As this kills him.
Any fun religion checks on this one?
No.
As I just whisper into his ear, too, as I whisper a sweet nothing into everybody else's ear. Zahir, take you.
Your God is nothing compared to Satella. As he chokes on those last words and dies. And Gradius says, "Good job, Issa," as he just has flames take and burn away what is remaining of Delarose's corpse. We have done good work today, I suppose. This was worth it, I believe.
It's a real shame divine magics don't suit your fancy, Gradius.
No, they don't. But what does interest me is why we were lied to by the mayor. And you see the mayor kind of through his window and try to hide really quick. And Gradius just kind of holds out his hand, and something comes flying through the window and lands in his hand, and it's the gem that protects the town.
Oh. Spicy, spicy.
From the mayor's office. And Gradius kind of throws it up into where its little holding post in the center of town, and it kind of lights up the middle of town, a very purplish glow. So, what do you all think we should do about this traitorous mayor?
Well, it depends. What were his motivation?
His motivation almost got this town killed, and Delarose said he was the person that stole the gem was a cultist.
Well, perhaps he could be useful to us in life before we sent him through the cycle. Perhaps you might be able to extract some useful information from him.
Are we staying in turn order?
Look
Are we
again.
staying in turn order?
No.
We're casting station up here.
Infestation?
And you hear the mayor just give out a... That's it. Mayor Jonathan.
Yeah.
Oh, he did not have help.
Well, would have been nice to have interrogated him before that.
Let's go get in the storm arrows yellow.
And Gradius just says, "Well, I was pretty tempted to do the same thing, Doria."
It looks like the man happened to perish. He did a monster attack.
Oh, what? Seems he was eaten by a monster. Well, he should rest for the night, and then I think this town needs some help. We've been rebuilding, don't you all think? They'll need some structure now that the mayor is dead.
Gradius. Pick one. Do you want to fight Darius or not? Seems not, but you keep complaining. Every time we try to find something that you don't want to do, and it just doesn't make sense.
You have a sudden interest in the town, Gradius. Is there an ulterior motive?
Do not have much of an interest in this town, but we should help. It is our job as adventurers, and I was moved a bit by the mayor's speech. And you all want to get paid, don't you?
Well, I agree. I do want to help them, but it just seems an awful interesting and peculiar situation.
It was. You're right. I am a little bit more interested in this town now that I've learned that it was Satella who was interested in it. Satella, who you all may know from the bingo book. The king has declared this is the third most dangerous person in Ashana. Or being in Ashana, rather. A threat to our nation's safety, and a much higher ranking threat than Darius. That is why I've decided we will pause our search for now, see what we can learn about this town and what its connections might be to Satella. If that makes sense to you all.
Yes.
Well, as Storm Arrows, it is our duty to find strange magics and existential threats to the kingdom. Strategize for tomorrow. Seems in order.
Right. Emos? He holds up a coin. And no emo shows. That's lazy Bellat. He puts his coin back. And for the next few days, that is what this group of Storm Arrows did. They helped rebuild the town and researched about its connections to Satella. But before they could find anything of import, they were called back to Ashana, where all of them were there to celebrate the adventures that stopped Darius.
Mr. Dean, why did you change your phrasing?
You know. And for one particular member of this small ragtag team, she had a new mission. And Issa, see the credits. Issa will return in Ashana Rising. Sure, you can do that sending, and that's how we'll end today. Depending on who your target is.
And after the credits roll, you just see black, and you just hear the sound of a sending spell being cast. There's not much to report, Kelxador. They're just the usual. Ragtag. Motivated by greed or nature, their own sort of ambitions. Nothing too threatening. Nothing really to monitor or look out for. Though I am still wary of Gradius. Knows more than he lets on, for certain.
And that's where we will wrap it up tonight. Thank you all for watching. This has been our show, our one shot rather, Tales of Ashana. We will be back with our usual programming next week. But until then, thank you to the usual people that made this happen, and some unusual people, as this week we had Borobound, who I am patron of, that's for the map and the music. D&D Beyond for the character creation, miniatures, Roll20 Marketplace for most. Everyone they shot today, yeah, Roll20 Marketplace. And yeah, that'll be it for us. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
You all.
Have a
Peace of
good time.